Hi, my name is Marvin Wojda, and it's a joy for me to be able to respond to some questions that the district has asked that I would share out of my experience. And of course, it's a particular local church. I serve at Elam Church in Saskatoon, where I have served for over 31 years. I recognize that every ministry setting is unique, and yet, there's situations that arise among leadership that have some common elements and some good practices, and you kind of learn those over the years. And so what I want to share is, of course, not definitive, but I hope it's helpful for your leadership to discuss maybe some best practices in your own setting. So the first two questions I want to relate to is, what is the board's role in staff selection and management? And then what is the board's role in relation to staff? In our setting, all of our staff, other than the lead or senior pastor, that's me, for all of the other staff, the board has actually no direct role in staff selection and in the day-to-day management of that staff. Once the staff budget has been approved by the board, it is really the lead pastor's responsibility to select and manage that staff. Now, for some staff positions, the lead pastor may want to assign someone else to do the hiring and or the supervising, but really it falls under the purview of the lead pastor. I think a wise lead pastor will seek the input and the wisdom of the board, and not only the wisdom of the board, but maybe other trusted leaders in the staff search process. This would take the form of including other leaders in the interviewing of prospective staff. It may be prudent to ask the board to formally affirm the hiring of the person who is selected, but they are not doing the selection. It's the selection by the one who will do the supervising, and they can affirm that choice. Once staff are hired and in place, the lead pastor may seek the counsel of the board in managing that staff member. He or she may invite the board to maybe sit in on an annual review as observers as that staff member is being reviewed. Where I fall on this, it really comes out of experience and some not so good experiences. Here's what has to be clear. Lines of authority must be clearly communicated and maintained. A staff member reports only to their supervisor. A staff member must never report directly to the board. Now, if a board member has concerns about that staff member, that board member may express those concerns. Of course they may. But they never do it as a function of their board role. They may speak with the lead pastor about that staff member. Probably a better idea is to go directly to that staff member. But they need to make it clear to that staff member that they are, in that moment, not wearing their board hat when they are expressing concern or maybe trying to give some direction. They are coming to them as maybe a concerned parent or a concerned member of the church, but they do not speak for the board when they go as an individual to that staff member. And so that keeps the lines of communication clear, it keeps the organizational structure clear, it provides clarity for the staff member, for the lead pastor or the supervisor of that staff member, and provides clarity for the board as well.